Oleme tulnud nüüd B-grupi liiderjahi pardale, see on XR41 ja Formula X on selle jahi nimi ja seda jahti roolib Jesper Radich, kellel on muide täna sünnipäev. Jesper, congratulations to your birthday, 50 years.
Thank you.
How many years on sailboat?
Very close to 50 actually. My 1-year birthday was celebrated in my parents' boat.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Fantastic.
It wasn't racing though, but it was sailing.
And what kind of boats you have sailed before?
So my birthday was in a folk boat, which you probably know of here also.
Yeah.
But then, I did dinghy sailing, Optimist Europe class. And I was successful sailing there. Then I actually got to a point where I actually like to sail with more crew than just myself. Okay. Then I got into match racing, which I thought was really cool. And then
you was world champion in match racing.
And then actually after 7 years, we won the world championship. Yeah. So and that led to America's Cup contract with the Spanish team. And since then, I've actually been doing professional sailing.
How do you feel about YACHTS today? It's prospering.
Definitely. First of all, I feel very happy to be here in Tallinn. 2 years ago, we decided to build this boat we are sitting in here, the XR41. And our target from day one was actually to participate in this World Championship and see what we were capable of achieving.
Before this XR41, you had already so many boats in row.
Yeah.
Some was racing boats, some was cruising boats. But last years, before that boat, you was mostly on cruising side.
I would say for the last 15, 17 years, we've been cruising. The last racer we built was the 41, which I know you have raced.
Yeah.
And we have been discussing for years to go back to our roots and our DNA. And this is exactly what we are sitting in here. As you know, for the last 45 years, basically YACHTS have designed everything themselves, headed up by Nielsen. We decided if we should build the best possible race boat, we had to find something to collaborate with. So what we did was we collaborated with North on the whole sail setup. We collaborated with experts on design. We had a Spanish designer that is very strong in the ORC market, Javier. We had Max Gurgel from Germany doing all the calculations on the ORC. We had a CFD guy. So basically it was a whole partnership package around this boat. So this is definitely a collaboration that made this happen.
So the boat has a really high speed potential. Like today on the Finnish last down, we were sitting steady on 17 knots. Which is pretty good.
17 knots.
17 knots, yeah. Which is good, pretty good for a cruiser racer boat.
Yeah.
It's not like an all-out carbon racer. It's still a cruiser racer. So the boat has a really high speed potential, but still it's nice and and easy to drive. It has a huge rudder, so there's a lot of control.
And it's very wide. You have a lot of space
yes.
for crew.
Yeah. Well, as I said, you're trying to make the boat powerful. And one way of making them powerful is to make them wide, so the efficiency of the keel, this what you call the stability, is just growing. So you can take more power out of the rig.
We had 3 targets, I would say, that we worked around for this boat. That was, we wanted a boat that was preferably the first at the windward mark in Class B. We need to be fast at the windward mark. That was one of the things. Other thing was we wanted a boat that was really able to outperform its rating. And we also wanted a boat that was fun to sail downwind, because for many years YACHTS has been known as upwind beasts. But nowadays we want to both achieve the upwind and the downwind performance. So I think we have showed with this boat that it's really fast downwind. And that was one of the things we wanted to achieve.
And it actually very wide and at the same time very light.
Yeah. And you can say the width of the bow makes it a very different beast from an X41. An X41, when you get above 20 knots, it starts to dip the nose. Yeah. This boat does the opposite. It starts to lift the nose. So it's a very different hull shape, and of course that's also a bit radical. But I think from what we have seen of the regattas we have won so far, that we have achieved what we were aiming at.
I think if you compare to most other designs, I would say it takes about 2 to 3 seasons to get really to the very close to the 99 or 100% of the potential of the boat. I think we are still, let's call it 90. I think there's still quite a bit left. Small tweaks we can do, small changes and this and that. So, I mean, I'm actually surprised how well we're doing. I did not expect us to be all the way at the top end of the fleet, because I'm sure the boat's got quite a bit left.
How many boats have you built already?
We are currently building number 12, and we have 21 of these on order, and hopefully after this week, maybe a few more. In 5 years, I would hope we have sold between 80 and 100 pieces. That was my original business case, because this boat, as I see it, has a big potential for a sporty family. because if you equip this boat with a smaller bowsprit, a little less sail area, furling jib, you have a wonderful fun boat to sail where you can sail with your family, equip it with interior, and then you can win races on the weekend. So we are really positioning this boat as a convertible boat.
And it's also possible to equip double-handed or solo.
Yeah, we had a double-handed team participating in the Fastnet. And what they did was that they added some kilos to the shaft of the keel to make it a bit more stable. They did a pinhead main instead of a square head main. They did some small changes to make it more adapted for double hand. So we have sold 3 or 4 boats that are aimed at double-handed. Right now, all focus is on this boat. It's been quite a big investment. We invested a lot of time. So I want to see now that this boat, both as a racer and a sport version, really shows its sales figure. So I'm not in a hurry to build the next boat right now. I need to push this one.
Okay. And very important question, because all our viewers would like to know, what is the price of this boat?
Yeah. The boat we're sitting in here has a base price of 480,000 euros. So I would say in equipped for racing, you will probably be in the area of 600, good sail package and some instruments. So in that range.
Thank you very much. And don't celebrate too much tonight.
I will do my very best.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.